Hey guys, the SEC has attacked Cardano and is preparing a second strike. Charles Hoskinsom believes the regulator is killing the crypto market to introduce CBDC, and a former SEC official warns the worst is yet to come. Is ADA a security? Is the token worth selling? And how many days does the crypto market have left? Let's get into it. The SEC has twice identified an ADA token as a security in recent lawsuits against Coinbase and Binance. A total of 19 tokens have been affected, Cardano being among those accused twice. How does this threaten Cardano holders, and how serious is it? For now, Gensler's attention is focused on the two major exchanges, and altcoins remain in the background. However, sooner or later, his long arms will get to those altcoins that are in your portfolio. This includes Cardano, so now I will try to break down this case in more detail. Cardano's developer, Input Output Global, has responded to the SEC's accusations. IOG believes that ADA has never been a security. Under no circumstances is ADA a security under U.S. securities laws. It never has been. The company complained that compulsory regulation would do no good and would only hurt the industry in the U.S. Unfortunately, the IOG did not cite any evidence that the ADA is not a security. Let's analyze this for ourselves. You can check whether an asset is a security or not with the Howey test. The test refers to the U.S. Supreme Court case for determining whether a transaction qualifies as an investment contract and therefore would be considered a security and subject to disclosure and registration requirements. There are 4 criteria. If an asset meets all 4 criteria, then it is a security. The first criteria is the contract an investment of money? That is, was Cardano bought for the purpose of investment? In 2016, there was an ICO where 45 billion ADA tokens were sold, so the token does fit the first criteria. However, one could try to argue this one. After all, the sale of ADA tokens was for another digital currency, Ether. So people were simply exchanging one cryptocurrency for another. At the time, cryptocurrency wasn't classified in any way. We can say that people were exchanging one currency for another. So it's not clear-cut, but I am sure that if the SEC wants, it will find a way to accuse ADA of selling unregistered securities. The second criterion is the investment in a common enterprise, which denotes that the financial success of the investors is somehow connected. During the ICO, investors raised money in a joint pool and bought ADA tokens. Cardano also fits this criterion. The third criterion is the asset being bought for profit? If in the previous 2 cases it was still possible to argue, here everything is clear. We all buy cryptocurrency, including Cardano, for the purpose of making a profit in the future. This can be profits from the growth of the asset, interest for staking, and other income. So there's no arguing here. The final criterion is there profit from the efforts of others? Let's say if you hold a Cardano node and participate in staking, that's your personal effort and you can't be blamed. But if you bought ADA and delegated tokens, then you are profiting from the effort of others, but not yours. And that already falls under the 4th criterion of the Howey test. So basically, ADA token falls under all 4 criteria, and from the point of view of this test, Cardano is a security. Yes, not all criteria are 100% met, but again, if the SEC wants to sink ADA, they will. So what happens if the project is accused of selling unregistered assets? In that case, Cardano would have to pay a fine and pass all inspections to become a registered security with subsequent restrictions. In the worst-case scenario, the development team would go to jail. Then guess what would happen to the price of the token? In general, it does not bode well. The main question remains, is it worth selling Cardano? The SEC has been fighting against Ripple for 3 years and so far with no results. That said, the XRP token has quickly recovered from the fall and has even surged 7 times since it got sued. Yes, the token was removed from Coinbase, but that hasn't stopped it from growing as well as other assets. So even if the SEC sues Cardano tomorrow, the token won't suffer much. The case could drag on for years, even decades, and the project will evolve as it does with Ripple. The situation is evolving very quickly, and Cardano may be just the beginning. What is the biggest threat to altcoins right now, and what to do? Let's look at that next. The SEC's case against Bitcoin exchange Binance is motivated by the regulator's political and philosophical disagreement with the very existence of cryptocurrencies. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinsom said, "The end goal is an agenda-based CBDC partnered with a handful of massive banks and end-to-end control over every aspect of your financial life." The regulator is getting ready to implement CBDC and is preparing the ground. Former SEC official John Reed Stark said the crypto regulatory storm in the U.S. is just beginning, warning cryptocurrency owners to back off their investments, saying cryptocurrency trading platforms are under scrutiny from regulators. Overall, the situation looks very serious and not positive at all. The SEC is all over crypto and won't let go until it achieves its goals. The only reliable asset for today is Bitcoin, as it doesn't fall under security criteria. Also, as of June 13, Binance US stopped serving deposits and withdrawals of dollars from the platform. Users are advised to withdraw all dollars from the exchange. This is quite a tough measure against Binance, so I am more and more sure that it will be closed sooner or later. Coinbase, on the other hand, will most likely come to an agreement with the regulator and won't be affected. Guys, right now the market is in chaos and it seems that it's all over. However, I will remind you that these are the moments when a bull market is emerging and when everyone is freaking out. The ADA price is down into a nice buying zone. I'm not giving financial advice, but it's better to buy an asset at the bottom of the market than when it's high. As I have said many times before, a bull market is not expected until 2024 at the earliest. Until then, the ADA price may still be trading in a prolonged sideways trend, as has been the case in the past. And that's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching your Coin Post.